Welcome back, my love, to the Sacred Shitshow, the Alchemy of Shadow and Light. If you've journeyed with me through the first 4 episodes of this season, you'll already know that we don't do surface level healing here. We descend, we dig, we dismantle the survival strategies we learned in the dark, and then we meet the truth of who we are beneath the noise. Today, we step into the most transformative part of that journey, the rebalance. This episode is called Balancing Divine Feminine and Masculine Energy Within. And honestly, this is the episode where your inner world finally makes sense. Because so much of your stress, burnout, fear, emotional shutdown, overwhelm, anger, and exhaustion isn't random. It isn't a personality. It isn't flaws. It's the polarity of trauma. The feminine and the masculine inside you have been living in survival mode for far too long. Today, they get to come home. So take one long, deep breath with me. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's begin. Your feminine isn't broken. She's exhausted. Your masculine isn't toxic. He's overworked. Your polarity isn't imbalanced. It's traumatised. Feminine energy collapses when she doesn't feel safe. Masculine energy overfunctions when he doesn't trust support. This is not about gender. This is about the inner structure of your nervous system. Most women who struggle with masculine wounds don't actually have masculine wounds. They have situational trauma that forced their feminine into hiding and pushed their masculine into survival. And suddenly, the world called it your personality. But your personality is not your truth. It's your armor. And today, we look underneath it. There was a season in my life when I didn't even realize my feminine had shut down. I didn't recognize the collapse because the world praises women who can do it all. I was running a business, running a household, holding the emotional weight of everyone around me, playing healer, mother, provider, partner, priestess, mentor, therapist, manager, and anchor all at once. And the worst part, I was proud of it. My masculine was in full control, hypervigilant, over-functioning, never resting, never delegating, because deep down he believed if I stopped, everything would fall apart. Then one day, I hit a wall. Not metaphorically, my body literally refused to move. I sat on the edge of my bed feeling nothing. No tears, no panic, just numb, frozen, disassociated, like someone had turned the volume of my life all the way down. That was my feminine, collapsed from exhaustion, not broken, just done. Done carrying more emotional weight than one nervous system could hold. It was the moment I realized the parts of me that receives, rests, creates, feels, and softens. She wasn't gone. She was hiding. She didn't feel safe. And the part of me that leads, protects, organizes, pushes, performs, he was alone. He was doing everything with no support. I had become two halves pulling in opposite directions. And that was the imbalance. So let's break it down. You have two core energies inside you, the feminine and the masculine. Not man or woman, not gender, not roles. These are universal archetypal forces. Your yin and your yang. Your breath in and your breath out. But trauma pushes them out of balance. The wounded feminine is a dysregulated body state. Collapse, freeze, overwhelm, emotional flooding, people-pleasing, self-abandonment, shut down, that I don't know what I need, numbness, and intuitive fog. When the feminine doesn't feel safe, she stops receiving, she stops resting, she stops trusting, she suppresses intuition, she hides. The body goes docile, the heart closes, and the creativity flatlines. The wounded masculine, these are your survival body states. The over-control, hyper-independence, perfectionism, withdrawing emotionally, pushing through exhaustion, anger spikes, tension in your chest or jaw, fixing instead of feeling, the hustle mentality, and the if I don't do it, nobody will. This is sympathetic activation, or fight or flight, as you may know it. You're responsible for everything, trusting no one, and always on guard. Your masculine isn't toxic. He's scared. He's protecting. And he's tired. Polarity is a biological state. Your feminine is your ventral, vagal, and dorsal. Your masculine is your sympathetic and ventral. And when trauma hits, the masculine goes into overdrive and the feminine goes offline. It's not spiritual, it's neurological. Balance is not a vibe, balance is a regulated nervous system. So ask yourself, where does your feminine not feel safe to soften? And when did she learn that rest is dangerous? Where does your masculine feel overused? And where did he learn, if I don't hold everything, no one will? And what would your life look like if both energies trusted each other again? Let those questions land. Your body will answer before your mind does. And the real reason women lose their feminine is not because of wounding, it's not because of toxic masculine energy, it's because of survival, responsibility, childhood role assignments, emotional labour, generational patterns, patriarchal expectations, trauma that forced you into self-protection. Your feminine didn't disappear. She armoured, she numbed, she collapsed, and your masculine stepped up because he had to. But now, he doesn't know how to step down. Because he doesn't trust that softness is safe. Not yet, but he will. There are 3 doors to rebalance, and this is where the healing work begins. So door number 1, the feminine needs safety, not pressure, not force, not just relax, safety. She needs slowness, softness, truth, warmth, boundaries, emotional honesty, nervous system gentleness, and permission to feel. Door number 2, the masculine needs rest. Not more work, not more responsibility, rest. He needs structure without strain, clarity, reliability, permission to stop, reassurance, grounded presence and trust. And door number 3. The nervous system needs regulation. Balance is impossible in dysregulation. Impossible. You cannot access feminine softness in fight or flight, and you cannot access masculine steadiness in freeze or collapse. Regulation is the door, always. So when I consciously met my inner feminine and masculine for the first time, I realized something profound. My feminine wasn't fragile, she was fierce. But she was tired of fighting. My masculine wasn't cold, he was protective. But he was exhausted from carrying everything alone. For years they hadn't spoken. They didn't trust each other. They were operating like divorced parents trying to run the household separately. But the moment that they met, truly met, something in my body exhaled for the first time. It wasn't spiritual. It was physical, somatic, embodied. It felt like my whole system shifted into coherence, unity, and balance. And that is what we are about to do together. Before we move into today's integration practice, I've invited someone very special to flutter in and share a little magic with you. Her name is Herbal Moonbeam, our guardian fairy here at the Strange Apothecary, and she has something aligned, enchanted, and just for you.
Dear listener, it's me, Herbal Moonbeam, guardian of the green, whisperer of wild things, and your guide through all things magical here at the Strange Apothecary. While our lovely host takes a tiny tea break, allow me to flutter in with a message just for you. Have you been feeling it lately? That quiet call from somewhere deeper? The ache that says there's more to you than what this world has taught you to be? Well then, Sugar Plum Soul, it might just be time to step into the Sacred Portal. The Sacred Portal is a 6-week multi-dimensional healing experience designed to guide you gently but powerfully through the 5 layers of transformation: body, mind, energy, soul, and spirit. Inside the portal, you won't find surface level BS or more fix yourself nonsense. You'll find somatic rituals, subconscious rewiring, energy healing, soul remembrance, and the kind of spiritual guidance that makes your bones feel seen. This is for the ones ready to come home to themselves. It's available now for pre-order, with flexible payment plans, 3 magical tiered paths, and because we're earth lovers through and through, every enrolment plants a tree in our enchanted forest. If your heart's fluttering right now, that's the call, and you already know how to answer. Visit thesacredportal.co.uk to explore your path, or just click the link waiting for you in the show notes. The Sacred Portal, you're not broken. You're awakening. Now then, sweet soul, my wings are twinkling, which means it's time to glide gently back into your sacred journey. Breathe deep, anchor into your heart, and let's drift into your next activation.
Beautiful. Take a breath with me now and come back to your heart. Let's gently bring our awareness inwards as we move into today's integration practice. If you're driving or distracted, please pause here and return later. This activation deserves your full presence. Close your eyes and take a slow inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Feel your body, feel your breath, feel the weight of your shoulders gently falling. Now imagine that you're standing in a dimly lit room. It's warm, safe, silent. To your left, your feminine begins to appear. Soft, intuitive, fluid, feeling. She steps forward slowly, barefoot, heart open, but cautious. To your right, your masculine emerges. Grounded, steady, alert. His shoulders relax as he sees you. He is tired, but present. You stand between them, the bridge, the mediator, the heart. Now turn to your feminine and place your hand over her heart. Feel the softness. Feel the ache. Whisper, you are safe to soften now. You don't have to carry the emotional labour alone anymore. Watch her breathe. Her shoulders fall. Her throat opens. A tiny spark returns to her eyes. Now turn to your masculine. Place your hand on his shoulder. Feel the tension. Feel the armour. Whisper, you can rest now. You don't have to protect me from everything. I am safe. Watch his chest soften. Watch the armour dissolve. Watch his jaw unclench for the first time. Now gently bring them together. Guide your feminine's hand to rest on your masculine's heart, and guide your masculine's hand to rest on your feminine's back. And as they touch, something shifts. Warmth, reconnection, recognition. Allow them to merge, not into one, but into harmony, union. Feel the energy rise in your chest. Feel the balance settling into your nervous system. Feel the truth filling the space where trauma once lived. Breathe into it. Anchor it. Own it. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. You have returned whole. Balance isn't a posture. Balance is a nervous system state. You don't fix your feminine. You make her feel safe. You don't police your masculine. You let him rest. The world taught you to separate these parts. Trauma forced them into roles. But your healing journey brings them home. Next week, we explore the Phoenix cycle, learning to die and be reborn. Because once the inner union happens, rebirth becomes inevitable. Until then, breathe deep, move gently, and remember, you were never broken. You were divided. And now, you are whole. And if this episode landed in your chest, if you felt your feminine soften, or your masculine finally exhale, or if something in your body whispered, I need more of this, that's exactly what the Sacred Shitshow membership is for. It's your daily pocket-sized nervous system sanctuary. Inside you get daily nervous system resets, deep shadow prompts that actually shift you, a full oh shit emergency regulation thread for the days that your body spirals, monthly tarot guidance, live shit shows, our somatic healing circles, and community support inside a non-judgmental WhatsApp cauldron. It's where cycle breakers gather, where we regulate together, where you stop healing alone, and where your nervous system finally gets the consistency it's been craving. If you loved this episode, if you're ready for deeper support, and if you want to actually embody the balance that we talked about today, come and join us. The link is in the show notes, and your nervous system will thank you for it.